Hey guys, it's David from Layer 2 Computers. I want to go over our week in review this week. Let me switch my notes over to my main monitor so it looks like I look at you. So the week in review this week, it's been kind of an interesting week. It was kind of really slow, and then it went up again, and then kind of busy throughout the rest of the week once we got towards Wednesday. But we did a bunch of SSD, so solid state drive upgrades, and also some RAM upgrades on some older iMacs. It was the week of the old iMac today, so that was kind of fun. But we got to replace the hard drives, reload some operating systems, make them pretty much brand new again. The only kind of thing you got to think about is that sometimes the older iMacs don't take the newest version of the Mac operating system. So just something to keep in mind, but we can definitely speed them up and tune them up and make them into some functional computers for you guys. So that's really cool. We got a big compliment from one of our clients that the turnaround time for those is really quick. We keep most of the parts in stock. Sometimes we have to order specific RAM for those, but that's okay. But we do keep those in stock, which is good, the SSDs, so we're able to do that. Kind of another interesting little project that we took care of this week. A client came to us with a really old computer from Windows 7, and it was about 10 or 11 years old with Windows 7 on it, and the Wi-Fi stopped working on it. And so first we tried, troubleshooting some different things there and getting we tried like some external wireless cards and stuff like that, and it turns out that was not the problem. The problem was that the internal services in Windows for some reason got disabled. So once we kind of realized that, we went through, kind of re-enabled those, and things looked more normal again, because that was kind of weird too. And then the wireless started working, so yay, able to solve that on a very old computer system from Windows 7. I also did a big migration for an accounting and tax professional. So she has an at-home business that she works full-time and does taxes and accounting for a bunch of other businesses in the area. So we migrated her from an older computer to a newer computer, little desktop tower about yay big, pretty small. It was kind of their micro line of HP business towers. So that was really cool. And got all of her data set up and over and everything. And then I was working on the laptop, and I'm like over here typing away on it just to get something. And I realized that it was bowing, like the whole keyboard and everything. And what that means is that the battery was actually puffing up, and it was like ready to kind of pop off the computer and like pop the keyboard off and everything like that. So that was crazy, but we were able to turn off the computer once we got all the data off, which was good. And then she contacted HP, and it was still had 6 months of warranty. So she's pretty much going to get a brand new computer with a brand new battery and everything 6 months before the warranty's out on a 4-year warranty, which is awesome. So she'll have a fully functional computer after that. So that's going to be really cool. And then also with a different accounting and tax client, actually, I was able to, they have kind of remote workers that help them out from time to time. Well, they work in office, but then they work from home, especially during COVID, and just trying to limit who's in the office and stuff. And so we set them up so they can work remotely, nice and secure. They got to connect to a VPN and then remote into their certain computers and all sorts of passwords and identification there. So that's really cool. So we did that. And then some cool things that are coming up. We did get approved for the whole network upgrade at the Country Club, which is our client here in Springboro, the Sycamore Creek Country Club. So we're going to be doing their network upgrades. We're really excited about that. We're going to be upgrading their main switch to a big shiny new one that has, it's scalable, so it has more ports available, allows remote management from us, and it's also faster and a higher quality switch anyway. So that's going to be really good and give them some good speed improvements. Then we also launched our new website. So I wanted to show you that really quickly. So let me kind of shift things around here and make sure I do this right. So we'll add that to my stream. So here is a new website. So layer2computers.com. I've been busting my head over this for about a month-ish now. Finally launched and everything. So here's our little homepage here. We put the human back in IT services. If you've worked with us before, we definitely want to bring a human to you and not just a robotic geek kind of guy. So, we take care of that. And then this is really exciting. We're kind of launching our eco-friendly initiative. So maybe next week I'll take you out to where we actually recycle all these computers and take them apart and get all the parts separate. And it's really cool. But if you were to give us any desktops or laptops, we will put a $10 credit on your account. Just to help encourage that behavior. And then you can use that for any labor or hardware that you buy through us. So that's really cool. And then there's all sorts of different, things we do in here. And our blog. Our blog is awesome, and that kind of leads us to the next thing here. So we update it roughly 1 or 2 times a week. We're always kind of writing and putting content on here for businesses and also home users and stuff too. There's a lot of really good tips and tricks that go out there. So once that loads up here, everything's a little slower when you're streaming from your computer. So we'll let that load up, and we're almost there. Here we go. Yay. Okay, cool. So on our blog here, it's a normal blog, nothing too crazy there. But then we did a blog post. We get a lot of questions on this time of year about Chromebooks. And so we put together a 5 things to look for when picking a Chromebook. So it's kind of a guide for you. And it kind of goes over what to look for in battery life, the screen size, the pros and cons of small versus large, touchscreen versus non-touchscreen, the specs, and then read reviews, and then also a little bonus one here about what brands to get. So that's really cool. And then here's some recommendations for you too, and different price points and different things that you can look at. So, but that's just kind of a little guide that we got. And then let me look at my notes here and see what else we wanted to cover today. Yeah, I think that's kind of all we got. So if you guys have any projects, if you need some help with anything, definitely reach out to us and we'll take care of you. So again, thanks for watching, and have a good weekend, and hopefully everything goes well for you guys. Thanks. We'll talk soon. Bye.